So I just got out of seeing Project Hail Mary, which of course is starring Ryan Gosling. It was a decent film. I think there's probably a lot of hype around this film. It was good. It looked maybe a bit corny from the trailers. It was better than I expected, in my opinion. But a lot of people did have really high expectations for this film. For me, I didn't really have that high expectations. I really didn't know what to expect going into it. So I had pretty low expectations, and I treat that's the case for me with most movies. I go into most movies with very low expectations, and honestly, it's probably part of the reason why I'm able to enjoy a lot of films, because I have such little expectations of them. And so yeah, it was a long old film as well. Bloody hell, it must be like a 3 hour film. 2.5 hours for sure. Long old film. Looks beautiful, shot really well, nice camera work. It's you know Seth Stoner, movie reviews. You're not going to get some in-depth movie plot breakdown at all. Don't expect that from me. It was about a guy who basically has to go to another planet to find some shit, and then he meets this alien along the way, and he's trying to do the same thing. And they work together and they're friends, and they sort of work it out. You know what I mean? I don't want to ruin the end of the film, but yeah, it's a decent little film. I don't want to send spoilers yet. Maybe I'll do some spoilers at the end of the film, end of the review, sorry. But like I said, a solid film, had a good heart to it. You're hearing Ryan Gosling, obviously he's solo, he's carrying the film with his performance, and it is a good performance in my opinion. He doesn't really play a genius that well, maybe because that's not really the role. The guy's a teacher who at one point, he's still very knowledgeable about science now. Obviously, when he was younger, he's more active in the scene of writing scientific papers, etc. Now he's not doing that. Now he's just a teacher. So the government find him because he's the only guy who can sort of know about this particular thing that's going on that's eating the sun, and it's going to dim the sun. It's going to cause the population of Earth to die out, essentially. Then some stuff happens, and ends up it's going to be him that goes on this journey on the spaceship. He's supposed to go with some other astronauts as well. Again, I'm not going to spoil the film. I'm not going to say what happens to them. But yeah, solid film. A film that had maybe a bit more heart than I was expecting it to have when going into this film, because obviously nowadays a lot of films don't have that much heart, particularly these big blockbusters like this. But Ryan Gosling did a really good performance here, and he how can I say, he encapsulated the character really well, in my opinion. And again, it's not a comic book character. It's not a character that I've known for years and years and years, that I've been familiar with, and I was waiting for them to make a Project Hail Mary movie. It's not the case at all. But it seems like he had a good understanding of the script and the direction of the film, and he done really well. Of course, it's Ryan Gosling because, it's a bit... Because Ryan Gosling is playing a scientist, there aren't any scientists in real life that are as good looking as Ryan Gosling, that have the aura of Ryan Gosling, etc. Most scientists are like fucking dudes from Big Bang Theory. They're not, Hollywood superstar Ryan Gosling. So that's fun. That was funny for me. But like I said, solid film. And again, I probably wouldn't watch it again because it's so long. And obviously, I know how it ends now. But, shot beautifully, some great scenes in it, some funny scenes as well, because Ryan Gosling can be pretty funny when he wants to be at times as well. Funny interactions with the, alien. That was pretty fun as well. Very Interstellar-y, very Interstellar-ish. Interstellar's a far better movie, in my opinion. And both films are a cinematic experience because, of course, it's in space, it's large ships, it's stars, it's planets. Both films are definitely cinematic experiences, but Interstellar's just better. Interstellar's got a better cast. Even now, there's amazing cinematography, amazing camera work. It is better than Project Hail Mary, don't get it twisted. But Project Hail Mary was decent, and throughout the film, I enjoyed it as well. It kept my attention for the most part. I said. Is it better than Crime 101? It is better than Crime 101. Is it more rewatchable than Crime 101? No. It's not, because again, it's so long. It's so, Do you know what I mean? It's so very easy to put it on and then go out of the room and do something else because there's not a ton of action there. Again, that's what makes it a good cinematic experience, is because, you're experiencing these emotions with these characters and you're hanging on every word. And the camera work's really good, but it's not a ton of action per se. Like I said, it's a great movie. I don't want to say great, very good movie. And I would give it, purely based off my reaction coming straight out of the cinema, I would give it a good 3.5 stars. Good 3.5 stars. Interstellar would be, a 4.5 star film. Interstellar would be like a 4-star film. It's not as good as Interstellar, so I'm going to give it a 3.5 star film. Let me know what you guys thought of Project Hail Mary when you watched it. Do you agree with me? Do you think it's about a 3.5 star film, or do you think, I'm a bit harsh here and it should be a bit higher? Let me know in the comments below. Another episode of the Seth Solo Side Quest in the bag, and I'm out. Peace.